Hello and welcome to Weaste Allotments. It's Thursday the 6th of February 2014. In my shed at the moment. Directly out back of me some checker plate, aluminium checker plate. I've got a few sheets of that actually in my shed at home, so I thought I'd bring the sheet down here to use in making my chicken coop. A few of the things fell into place over the last couple of weeks. I was waiting for something to do, make an end run, and got the perfect end run. I just need to put chicken wire around the perimeter of it. It's a 12 by 8 by 8 greenhouse. Funny enough, it used to be my father's 30 years ago. It was left on the allotments when he quit through ill health, and it was too big to move. I think it cost him £1,000 then. So it's, like I say, there's no glass in it at the moment, it's just pure stainless steel. On Saturday, 8 of my friends carried the greenhouse over for me in one piece. What a job that was as well. It was nearly £800. I mean, the guys was absolutely buggered when they got it across to the to where it is now. I'll take you around in a bit and show it you. Like I say, that there at back of me, the aluminium plate, checker plate, is for the chicken coop, so it's easy to clean out. And I've got this here, what I'm going to be building, the nesting boxes. That's going to be the front of the nesting boxes. I've not decided exactly how big the chicken coop's going to be yet. I'm still deliberating. I acquired a small shed as well, which was falling to bits, but I've managed to salvage the roof, which is in pretty good nick. The floor not so good, but you know, I can work with that, and the door and a few side panels. So basically, I might be able to make a decent chicken coop out of the bits that I've got. Other than that, I'm looking to get some plywood and go a different way. I've also, like I say, the chicken run, I'm cladding that with well, I've got some fencing here, but I was going to use around the outside of the front of the plot, which is 4 by 3 squares, and I'm going to use that to go around the base and around the basically the frame of the greenhouse. I'm going to go put some inch chicken wire around the base as well, because we have foxes on Weaste Allotments, believe it or not. And like I say, I've got to make sure it's secure before I even think of putting chickens in it. So I'm going to go out here now. I'm going to go a quick tour. I'll show you the new greenhouse, show you where it is, show you the end coop, the end run, sorry. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera on. I'm going to first show you the actual fencing. So you can see the fencing under there. That's 1.2 metres by 20 metres, so that's enough to go around the bottom once and to go around the top 2/3 of the way around. So I'm a bit short, so I need some more. So what I'm doing is I'm going to order some more online on Friday, and hopefully I should get the rest of it by Monday, and I can start cladding the outside. So out we go. Right, so we're coming outside the shed now. The wind's blowing from the south, so like I said, what I'm going to do is try and keep the wind behind me. By the way, you probably can see the front beds have been tilled a bit. I did that over the last 3 or 4 days. Did these two. I've got the 2 left to do. These 2 here, just got to basically just chop the starts of a few weeds coming up. These 2 are just done today, nearly killed me. Moving on to the back of the plot, there's the onions there, doing really well. All these beds have all been tilled now. Cracking soil, tell you, so unbelievable how it breaks up. Right, so there's the what's going to be the chicken coop. I said I've got to build a door for it, and the mesh is going to go all the way around the perimeter. to try and climb in here somehow, get inside the frame. I've actually mounted it on scaffolding planks so I can attach the sheeting to the actual base. It's actually going to go, there's going to be paving stones all the way around the perimeter as well. Chicken coop's going to go here. Now here's the roof. I know it's a bit crappy, the green top, that ain't going to be on it. I'm going to redo the roof, but that's the size of the roof that I'm thinking. The shed in question, what I cannibalise, is underneath that, just keeping dry at the moment. I was thinking of using this here, this little shed here, and putting it inside it as using a massive hen house. But like I say, I haven't decided. I'll probably end up going this way and making a smaller frame. So basically, that's what I'm up to at the moment. Just come out. Oh, you can see my broad beans there. They're doing all right. So that's where the greenhouse, where the chicken run's going to stand. Obviously, hen house has got to be built yet. I've been trying to get hold of a guy on Gumtree who's selling 8x4 by 3/4 ply. He's after 10 quid for a sheet. I need 6 sheets to do the roof, so I've been trying to get hold of him. If I can get hold of him, I'm going to make the roof out of plywood. If not, it looks like I'm off up to B&Q and getting 4 feather lap fencing 6x5s and using that for the roof. So there's 2 ways I can go around, get around it, making a roof for it. I'm just waiting now for the guy to reply. You know what it's like on the internet, you put a request out for something, or you try to buy something, you've got to do this, that and the other to actually get it. The guy's probably not even logged on this week. I've left him 3 messages. I think he'll get the hint when he opens his mail. Right, like I say, strawberry bed's looking fine. Now it can do there. Go in the greenhouse. I've got a few bits and bobs in here. I've got a couple of 3 planters there, and 2 planters there. They're going to the front of the allotments. I've donated these to the allotments to make the place a bit nicer. Planted them, pots and everything. They've got daffodils and blue standings in them. Yeah, that's what they're called. Don't kill the messenger. That's what the actual flowers are in here. So there's a row of each daffodils and these. I don't know if you can see the picture there. That's what they are. Hard standings they're called, blue standings or something. Just looking at the temperature. Now I've not checked this for a bit, but it's been getting down to 31 degrees. So I'm going to see what the temperature is. About 50 odd now. Yeah, 55.6 degrees in here now. That's because the door's been open for a couple of hours. It was 70, so it's still too cold really to do much. When it gets up to about 40 degrees, 45, I think I start planting. Actually, I've actually been planting actually. Some leeks here, and oh look at that! I've got leeks. Oh dear. So hopefully they're gonna start getting bigger shortly. I'll put the cover back on them. I've got some lemongrass here in these pots here. That's salvaged. There's 2 red currants there at the back, which are going to All Souls School. And also there's some raspberries there in the 2 bigger pots that are going to the same school. It's my grandson's and granddaughter's school. They've got an allotment, well, sort of like a garden there in the school, and like I said, they're growing stuff. We invite them down here from time to time. Alan, the chairman of the actual allotment, he takes them on a tour, and they absolutely love him. Him and Bernard, fantastic pair. Should have been teachers, probably were teachers. I never really asked them what they did for what the trade was, but great with the kids. The kids absolutely loved it, so we're going to invite them back again sometime when it gets a bit warmer. So they're all going to the school. All these pots here are going on the going to the front of the allotments. Brought some rosemary and mint in. I'm going to have to cut that mint right back. Actually going to have to do a bit of weeding in that pot as well, because there's a lot of weed in there. I might just pull it up and start again, I don't know. But the rosemary, not wrong with that. Fantastic, I love that with lamb. I've got a bit of a mesh there to do another riddle, brought me blooming riddle. These scaffolding planks, what you can see, are going to be made into a raised bed on the front. They're only going to be squares, but I'm growing herbs in them. Might come out the greenhouse. The back round to the other side. Really must do something about all these water butts. Like I say, in summer you need them. Middle of winter not so much. There's a compost bin there. Need to find a new place for that. This green shed here I'm going to grow, I don't know if you noticed in the greenhouse, but there's 2 grapevines. I'm going to grow grapevines up the back of that. These crab apples that are left on here, I've actually seen birds eating these now, so I've left them. There's a few falling on the floor there, they do no harm. Something's been chewing at them, you can see all mushed up there. Like I say, the wind's blowing from the south and it's just picked up now. You probably can hear it blasting over the speaker on the Handycam. So, like I say, everything's tidy. Just waiting to get stuff planted now. I reckon another 3 weeks I'll start doing something about my spuds and my onions and start putting more seeds in. At the moment, let's go back in the greenhouse, it's a lot better. In the shed, it's a lot better in here. Like I said, I've got all my potatoes all chitted up there in trays. I've even got more here. First earlies, second earlies. Got a load of dahlias to stick in, but it's way too soon to put the dahlias in. If I stick them in the ground now, they're just going to rot, so I'll leave them there. In this bucket here, it's just a massive red onions and white onions. They'll be ready to go in. The onion sets, they'll be able to go in shortly. Pick these up. Don't know if you can see them very clearly. These are the bottoms, and there's the actual plant pots themselves. I paid £2 for the lot, 20 of each, pound for each. Well, £1 for them and £1 for them. Bargain. I've actually got bigger ones there at the back. I don't know how to grow the tomatoes in these ones this year. I'm going to try and grow them in plant pots this year, my tomatoes. I grew them in the ground last year. I had cracking results, don't get me wrong, I had fantastic results. But there were a lot of hard work trying to water around the bases of them. Even though I left like plant pots buried in the ground to water into them, after a while the foliage got so dense it was almost impossible to water them. So this year I'm going to try and see what happens if I grow them in the pots. Like I said, it's all trial and error. So there you go. That's the last view of the allotments for today. We'll post another one shortly once I get the materials to actually start doing the chicken run. And then here's a question as well for everyone. The chicken run, these 96 square feet, that's for the chickens to run round. Because I'm lifting the actual hen house up off the floor by 18 inches, so they've got the full inside of the greenhouse to run round. I'm just wondering how many chickens would be comfortable put into that sort of area. I'm thinking 6. If anyone's got any better ideas, whether I could have more or less, can you please, post in the link below and let me know. Like I say, I'm going to try and save some battery ends, so the more I can save, the better, isn't it? Right, so I'll go leave you all with that thought, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.